Development of robots is a great example. We've all played with remote control cards at some point, and many of us today use drones, which represent the fundamental concept of robotics. Every day, groups of engineers get together to come up with ideas for new robotic projects. Many of these projects are based on things that happen in nature. Today, I'll show you 10 amazing robotic animals, some of which could be mistaken for real animals. Here is the number 1 on our list, Scorpion Hexapod. Do you want a pet that can actually sting you? Consider getting a scorpion. The Scorpio Hexapod, which was designed by Ghent University in Belgium, is most likely the best option for you to go with. This is a robot that was designed to look like a scorpion, but that was not the original concept. The team of students from Ghent University in Belgium had hoped to create an ant robot, but after noticing a few design and functionality flaws, such as low battery power, a lack of autonomy, and motors that used to burn out, they abandoned their plans. The team decided to make some changes, replacing many of the existing parts and adding a stinger and 2 front claws, and the ant was transformed into a scorpion. It is a 6-legged floor crawler that comes with a plastic plate main body that has the 3D pieces connected to it. In addition, it has a head that rotates 360 degrees. With the help of infrared sensor technology, it is able to move in any direction, creating the sensation of being in the presence of a genuine living scorpion. If you're still not sure, you can test your theory by getting close to it and feeling its sting. But don't worry, it's not as dangerous as a real-life scorpion. This one enjoys petting. Number 2, Metaflea. If you think birds are interesting, just wait until you see the hummingbird that you can fly inside. It's even cooler. The Metaflea can be commanded and coupled with a remote control that has a range of up to 300 feet. It will make it ideal for flying it in natural settings. There are 3 main reasons why we are so enthusiastic about this project. The first reason is that the bird is made from extremely hard materials, which means that it won't suffer too much damage if it collides with a tree or becomes entangled in some shrubs. The second reason is that the engineer who designed them has 50 years of experience working in that industry, and he is the 2nd generation of engineers in his family to focus on bionic flying. The third reason is that you can fly it extremely quickly or very slowly, depending on the environment you are in. And also that it costs less than €100, which is approximately $120. Number 3, Morphex. There is something about this robot that reminds us of a ground octopus, but we can't quite place our finger on it. Additionally, this one does in fact have 6 legs, and the Norwegian engineer Care Holderson is the brains behind this idea. Since 2006, the engineer has been working on the development of robots, and in 2010, he contributed to an innovative design that was awarded a prize of $10,000. Although it appears to be a regular ball, it is in fact much more than that. The bottom part is entirely independent from the rest of the object, and it acts in an entirely different manner. And one of the nicest things about this robot is that it can roll about by moving each of its legs in succession. This is one of the most impressive things about it. While you are moving it ahead, it is also a little bit noisier than the majority of robots that you see on the market. However, what it lacks in silence, it makes up for with an amazing sense of motion. Number 4, Bionic Swift. The Bionic Swift is an actual robotic bird that looks and feels like a bird. This was the idea behind creating the Bionic Swift, which was inspired by natural phenomena. The engineers wanted to create a natural-looking autonomous flying robot, because that is where you will find the best designs. This bird measures 17.5 inches in length, has a wingspan of 26.7 inches, and weighs less than 1.5 ounces. The light design of the robot ensures that the Bionic Swifts use as little energy as possible. As a result, the wings are made of a flexible and ultralight foam that is attached to a carbon quill. When observing these birds from a distance, the difference is barely discernible. The arms swing with such grace and lightness that you believe they were created by nature rather than man. Yes, they can fly in tandem thanks to radio-based indoor GPS and ultra-wideband technology. To accomplish this, the room must be outfitted with a few radio modules. Number 5, Hexa. This is the robot who will make you like spiders. But we know spiders have 8 legs and Hexa only has 6. But that's not the point. The thing resembles a spider, and one of the benefits of the robot is that it can be customized. Yes, it has open source code that you can modify to meet your specific needs. If you know how to code, you can meet some of the requirements. This thing has a 720p camera and can take pictures of your house or backyard. It also has a distance measuring sensor and an accelerometer. Simply connect it to your phone via the built-in Wi-Fi and control it from anywhere. Not only that, Hexa can even dance to any beat. This thing is quite small, requiring only 2.5 hours of charging time for 4 hours of use and weighing only 3.3 pounds. The head can turn 360 degrees, and the 6 legs have 3 degrees of freedom. Number 6. Bionic Wheelbot. Have you ever seen how the flick-flack spider moves on the sand? If you have it, you should be aware of it. The spider accelerates its movement by rolling in the sand with its legs. Festo's Bionic Wheelbot operates on the same principle, but instead of moving aerobatically, with each of its 3 legs, this robot forms a wheel. This provides the necessary stability, and with a light push from the left and right legs, even if it rolls off the table, it will start rolling on any flat surface. It will keep moving because the 6 legs that form the 2 wheels on each side form a shield that protects the body. Number 7. Aibo. Sony has developed one of the coolest robotic puppies you've ever seen, and the company has knocked it out of the park with this one, a puppy dog that is cuter than a real puppy and can navigate the house without pumping into any walls. This puppy's adorable eyes have cameras built into them, allowing it to take your picture whenever you want to make life more interesting. The dog barks. It can, however, meow like a cat. Aibo enjoys listening to music and playing with pink toys. The color allows the robot to easily recognize objects and begin playing with them. And yes, if you start doing push-ups, Aibo will exercise alongside you. Number 8. Pitoy Biddle. The Pitoy Biddle cat is a powerful robot that you can teach. It will also entice tech-savvy ones to play with it. You can introduce new tricks with its code, so whether you want it to run around the room, flip over, and get up, or simply teach it brand new tricks, you can do it. We forgot to mention that the Pitoy Biddle will combine fun and education in an awesome package. This robot is pretty tough. Even if you step on it, it's difficult to break. That's because when it's not in use, this thing rests in a very flat, tight position that makes it almost impossible to hurt physically. Instead of wheels, it has legs. This robot cat will be great for outdoor activities in the dirt, grass, snow, and shallow waters. It's a little pricey because it's still on Kickstarter, but with more investments, the price can only go down. Number 9. Spot. Okay, this is now our favorite robot on the list. Boston Dynamics is the company behind them. Spot can go where larger robots can't. Its optional snake-like arm, which attaches where a real dog's head would be, lets Spot do things like open doors. Spot's development is motivated by thinking about something that could go in an office, an accessible place for business purposes, or a home eventually. This thing is controlled by a remote control and has several cameras all over the place. It can carry a load of about 30 pounds, which is quite impressive, and it can also run at speeds of about 3 miles per hour. It's also worth noting that this device has a rechargeable battery that lasts about 90 minutes, and rain has no effect on it. Number 10. Snake Robot. Researchers from Carnegie Mellon University created this robot in the shape of a snake to assist with relief efforts during the 2017 earthquake that struck Mexico City. They have many actuated joints and, as a result, several degrees of freedom, which provides them with an enhanced capability to bend, reach, and approach a large volume in an infinite variety of different configurations. If this video is helpful and enjoyable to you, don't forget to subscribe us and comment below. Have a nice day.